Cut it the fuck out, man.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm
You got
recording.
the joint ready, bro?
Huh?
You got the joint ready?
What are you doing? Yeah, so we're recording now. I'll
Yes.
count off. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Turn it.
There's a whole lot going on in the world today, and we are here to switch the narrative. Welcome to another edition. You already know what time it is. Of course, I am Irv the villain. That is Bull. And of course, Dave the stepdad is in the chat. Dave, talk to the people, man.
Man, I feel like call me Dave the.
Oh.
What the fuck just happened?
No idea.
There you go.
What the fuck? I was about to say,
right.
man, come on, bro.
I feel like I'm Dave right now, yo.
You are Dave for today and today only until you get your shit together, man. You are Dave the Dyke, no longer the step.
I do. I feel like I'm a dyke, right? I feel like I'm a badass stud, yo. Like, look, bro. For some reason, I tried, man.
I feel like I'm a badass stud.
Yeah. One of those you walk past, what's up, bro? Yo.
Hold on.
It was like yeah.
like yeah.
Yo, have y'all ever seen a bummy ass stud, yo?
No, to be completely honest,
I didn't.
Maybe once. Maybe once. The ones with the tank tops and shit. That they be the bummiest ones.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying, those motherfuckers be fly as shit, bro. I be wanting to hang out with them more than some of my other niggas sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? Back when I had hair, I'd see a stud like, damn, how you line up?
Yeah.
He used to have look, man. I'm not sure if you familiar with Dragon Ball Z, but he damn sure was rocking for the Vegeta.
Nigga, I shaved my head when I got the temple. I knew you way before that.
You did. Yo, how do I go about it where I can see both of y'all, not one at a time?
So
you gotta press the plus John at the very far bottom right, I think.
Yeah, you're doing it with your phone, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the setup's a little different there. I'm not exactly sure.
So I go to more?
I guess the screen you could decipher that.
Because I used to be able to do this shit. And then for some reason I got sick and I don't know what the fuck to do. I'll be trying to see both of y'all. There you go. I got it now.
There you go. Get my chain. Niggas want to be wearing chains and shit.
I am not wearing chains.
Yeah, I know. You're the odd man out. You're the odd man out on this one.
I was like, nah.
I mean, we all are the odd man out to some degree. You know what I mean? We both got hair or doesn't. We both got chains or doesn't. I got glasses.
I'm the only nigga that don't.
All right. You never have a haircut.
I won't say never. I just don't want one.
Why? Why don't you want to look fresh? We gotta have a podcast about this, yo.
When I had hair, I don't understand.
We gotta have an episode about this.
You know what? Hold on, no, fuck that. This nigga Trey putting on 2 chains. Fuck that. Hold on.
He got 2 chains.
I'm about to
call you 2 more. Hold on. You got me streets. You got me fucked up out here in these streets, nigga. I'm no bitch.
So you wearing chains too?
Now, nigga, don't try to out fucking dress me, nigga.
I just wearing 2 chains, bro.
Yeah, well, I am now too, nigga. I feel like DMX in the 90s,
just
nigga.
What's up? Fuck out of here. Yeah, we doing that.
So everybody
that's the one you got from the thrift store?
No, fuck you. I didn't get none of my chains from the thrift store. Terrible. I did get the steering though.
Okay.
I gotta see that little cool. Okay. Okay. You must have got that when you was in Florida. That's a Cuban link.
You funny shit.
Go ahead. Say you want to go to jail? You want to go home? Go ahead.
That shit's still funny. I'm telling you, that shit is still funny as shit to this very day, bro. I swear to God. Hey, Poppy, you want to go to jail or you want to go home? That's it.
No, you want to go to jail? You want to go home? You want to fix your refrigerator? You know what? You have to do something to do about it.
That's That's what that chain is right there, yo.
It definitely is a Cuban poppy lick, like.
I got 2. Chain got on 2. Boy, you got on your grandma's chain though, but that's cool.
I'll take that.
Shout out to Grandmama Henry.
Yeah, I'll take that. So, fellas, it's been a long while.
It has been a little bit.
It has been some transactions. The Power episode. Before I go into my spiel, how do y'all feel about it?
It amps up the season. It definitely amps up the season. I mean, I'm kind of mad that they made it the mid-season finale already and leave it as such a cliffhanger. Like, you know, but I get it. That's good television. That's what keeps people drawn in, so that when the shit comes back on the air and we get to see how everything transpires. That's how you get that interest. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely think it was, you're starting to see the fire turn into a bit of more of a blaze now. So,
real shit.
A bit of more of a what?
I see the blaze.
Oh, okay.
Stop it.
I was about to say that word got bleeped out for a reason. We're not doing that, bro. We're not going back to that. We're not going back to that.
But
and the person I was talking about for that, what's the name, was Lobos for that situation.
Yes.
Yeah. Ew. Yeah, I remember that, man. That was way. That was when. Ew, man. Wait, that's the same when he was in a pool, right, with a jacuzzi, right?
No, the pool joint.
Pool jacuzzi, yeah.
Yeah, he was in the pool. That's when the whole drama ensued with
that. Yeah, I'm smooth on that.
Yeah.
But
it is just like Eric said, man. It's a cliffhanger, bro. It's a lot of what ifs. It's a lot of what's going to happen next, man. It's so many different angles that's about to happen in the next half of the season.
Correct.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why they did the whole mid-season joint is probably because, like, maybe when they were shooting, things had got shut down, so they wasn't able to finish the rest of it. So maybe they had to go back. Yeah, maybe they had to go back and like retweak a few things and whatever. That's why it wasn't just like all of a sudden. Because this Power, the next time we see Power is gonna be in December, bro. So it's a lot it could go a certain way, and then it turns to a whole completely different scenario and shit.
Right.
Pandemic did change the game. I don't know. It could be. It could be. I don't know, man.
That's the only legitimate reason I can think of, because because usually when they have their little mid-season joints, you see it back in like a week or 2 weeks from, or so. But this is getting pushed back all the way into December, and we just in October, bro. Man.
Walking Dead do that shit all the time.
I mean, yeah, but
I will say, bro, I'm not really familiar with Walking Dead. I'm not educated on that joint. I've seen it maybe a few times, but I wasn't really educated, like really firmly watching it, like how I'm watching Power. So yeah, you could be right on that one.
He's definitely right. I could tell you, even though I stopped following Walking Dead for a while, but Dave's right. It does do that. Like that's the way they did the show. But in this instance, I definitely think COVID is playing a hand in the reason why it's been pushed back so far. If you think about, and I'm gonna keep it a being with you, I'm not 100% sure how, like, for example, shows that are currently out in other countries are being filmed, because other countries are starting to shut down again.
Right.
It's only a matter of time. Right, and I'm wondering, like, even though they're going to push it back, are they working on it now to prepare for the second shutdown that's coming? Or
I think possibly, because you rather get all the material that you can before the whole thing just becomes into a, you know, damn, man, like now you on a time constraint. Now you rushing things. And things ain't going to get a really plan out or, like, come to a better filming in the session as you're doing it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So, you know.
And another thing is, like, since we talking about that, like, what the fuck happened to Empire? I know this is not an Empire recap, but it's like, nigga, they just stopped at the last
Empire, nigga. I'll tell you,
bro.
Empire.
Hey, listen.
That's what happened.
Look, I will say, well, all right, I will say this then. I don't look for me personally, bro. I watched like when the second season came on because it was like at one point it was Power. You was either watching Power or you was watching Empire. I was watching both, but the second season, the first episode when they had Chris Rock being like the head honcho in jail, I couldn't take it serious. I could not take it serious, bro. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. They had their music was cool. Everything was set up real nice. I love the fact that it was in Philly. But I could not.
Chris Rock playing a jail nigga?
I couldn't take him serious, bro. I couldn't take him serious.
But he's in the show Fargo. He's about to play a 1940s black.
I dig it, but I couldn't take him serious. Not in Empire, bro. I don't know. It just something just told me it's like, yo, I can't take him serious, bro. He had serious roles like I Think I Love My Wife. Now that was a good one.
That was a great one.
Yeah, but this John, that one episode, bro, I couldn't do it. I couldn't go back.
Wow, that's so fucking close-minded, bro.
It is. You know, I'll admit that. That's what's up. But
and you can take, but you can take Mary J. Blige saying I said what I said like 8 times in the show though. You can take that, right?
Yo, she do say that a lot. Her character,
like, okay, we get it. You sound like an old nigga trying to be young. Like, okay, we get it, yo.
He say you sound like the old rappers from the 80s.
I said what I said.
Oh my God, yo!
I said what I said.
Why don't you just say, "Don't backtalk me" like how you grew up saying? God damn it! I know I said what I said. All right, well clearly that shit don't matter. You gotta keep saying it.
Motherfucker, just like them old heads used to say too. Do as I say, not as I do.
Oh shit! I hated that.
I never had no old niggas say that, but I know what you're talking about though. But I would challenge that.
They say you do what I said because I said to do
it. Right.
If I had that happen, I would challenge that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like what type of but doesn't action speak louder than words? So you don't want me to do what you want me to do what you say?
Like, you see why that doesn't make sense? Just put a big old hole in your logic.
Yeah, I know.
But real quick, what I'm saying is like, I know with COVID going on, shit got fucked up. But how the fuck Empire just ends on the last episode? Like, they're supposed to shoot one more episode. Come back and do the last episode. Don't just leave the shit like the Wayans brothers. Like, come back.
Some motherfucking shows, like, they're good in your eyes and your estimation, and then for some strange reason, things here and there kind of just fucks everything up. So you have a shitty ending like that, man.
I'm gonna say this.
I don't like that. I don't like that shit neither. But I mean, you know, it's shit we can't control. And then like you just read about like, well, why this, that, and the third. You know what else fucked up? I know this is not an Empire joint. This is the last shit I'm gonna say about it. But the whole Jesse shit fucked them up too.
That's what I was gonna say. Between Juicy Smouye and giving Terrence Howard them drawling ass glue-in dreadlocks, the writing got stupid. There was a lot that was just the show became fundamentally flawed in so many different ways. And the second the shit happened with Juicy Smouye, it was a wrap. Like that kind of sealed the deal. The show lost all its credibility.
Right.
The show was falling off before that though.
Yeah, no, it definitely was. But that kind of was like one of the last few nails in the coffin.
Yeah, like I was on. If anything, bro. I was more invested into Star than Empire.
I heard Star was good. I never actually got a chance to watch it.
Oh man,
I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah, Star was like Empire's first season, but every episode was like crazy.
Wasn't Queen Latifah in that John?
Yeah, Brandy was in that John. couple motherfuckers. I didn't like the. Well, what's the proper? No, I'm not even going. I ain't like the trannies in that joint. But
should we? All right. So in retrospect now, bro, should you edit it out?
No, I ain't saying nothing wrong.
But you know, some like if we gonna edit out the other word, you might have to edit out this joint, man.
No, because the other
HR, and then we're gonna have a long meeting, and I am HR, and I'm gonna do.
But here's my thing to that. Here's my thing. I don't mind looking at shit like niggas about to be 2021. But for me personally, transsexuals and midgets creep me out, yo. They do. They
I'm not laughing at the transsexuals. I'm laughing at the midgets. Really? The midgets?
I'm not laughing because Dave has said this shit in person, so I'm not surprised by that.
They creep me out, man. Just with the little sausage fingers and shit, man. It's just like,
dude.
And then the transsexuals like, you like it's like you're a combination of a male and a female. And it's like, yo, bro,
a little more complicated. I have trans friends, so you gotta know.
Nigga, I don't have no issues with any of them. I'm just saying it takes a while for me to digest that.
It's still it still takes some getting used to for you.
Yeah. I'm not nigga, I never known no, well, I did a one midget in in middle school, but elementary school, but I didn't know he was a midget then, nigga. I just thought he was just short. But that was the only encounter I ever had with a. Is that even the correct term? Dwarf.
They like to be called little.
No. They like to be called little people. They don't like
little people.
Basically, calling them a midget is like calling a black person a nigger.
Or calling a trans person a tranny.
Yeah,
same thing. Yeah, like for trans people, like that's their calling them a tranny is like is their nigger basically.
Okay, well, I apologize for that. I'm uneducated in that aspect. I'm not trying to be offensive.
We're gonna cover it all in the HR meeting that I'll run.
The point that I'm making is it's a lot of them in Star, but for even with someone like myself that feels the way that I feel, you so invested into that damn show. I don't even really look at it like because I'm saying Star was the shit, bro. Star could have ended off a little better, man. What's his name? Lee Daniels. He said that he might come out with a one last shebang with Star. You know what I mean? Like a whole 2-hour draw maybe or something like that. I'll be happy with that over Empire. But still, just the fact that I was just invested into the show. Nigga, I want a proper ending. You have one more episode to do. One more. Do it.
They definitely could have. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all might as well not out. Like, there's no point.
Yeah.
You're on contract for one more episode. You might as well.
All right. But, you know, like I said, thank God this Power Joint is a mid-season finale and shit. You know, it's just a cliffhanger into what potentially can go wrong. I personally, for the sake of this discussion, I really do think Tariq gonna go to jail. I really do think.
I think there's gonna be some kind of twist.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I guess we know what they say, hindsight 2020. I think at first you think he's gonna go, but when I seen how, bro. When Mary J, I know she's Monet, but nigga, she's Mary J. When Mary J said, "Which one of my kids can trust?" He said, "Me." My nigga.
That's right.
This is the best answer.
Yes.
That was some
me. I'm like,
cold shit.
This nigga's a fucking genius.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna say this. That nigga Kane. He
get more and more upset, bro. He getting more and more upset, man.
I'll tell you, he's gonna explode. Something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I feel like, and honestly, it's only speculation, but I feel like something's gonna happen with Kane I feel like with Kane that could potentially prevent Tariq from going to jail. Maybe.
Well,
maybe they can set him up.
Maybe they can set him up. Great authorities of what's gonna happen.
You said what happened?
I got a great authorities. I know great authorities. I know what's gonna happen. You know, my reliable sources. I'm lying.
I was about to say, what kind of
Fucking lying, bro.
spies over
Fucking
spies?
This nigga was capping again.
No,
All right.
because Urs said he was speculating, and I hate when motherfuckers always gotta say that. Oh, I know the janitor that works 4 hours in the shift when everything is done.
Implies that I don't know for a fact.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I like everything we're doing is all speculation. Compared to other people, they always act like they know some fucking body.
Yeah, they got
wrong. I mean,
yeah.
But nah, man, that look now, like I said, you know, like both you, Irv and Dave said, you know what I mean? Y'all definitely was like, you know, Tariq not gonna go to jail, and in some retrospect, he is the star of the show, so there's no way in hell he should. But it's just the shit just don't look good for him. Now, I will say this though, from what I've talked to with other people, they said it feels like the writing was a little rushed, and what I mean by that is,
for that last
Reek was drugged. Yeah, for that last episode, Reek was drugged. So basically, he was supposed to be really knocked out, because if you getting drugged up, you really ain't gonna be doing no wandering around. And this too, you're not gonna be changing your clothes, bro. You're not gonna be changing your clothes to go to the cemetery.
It depends. Roofing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: you get roofied, you're still gonna be active, even though it's like your body's doing a bunch of shit, but your brain is blacked out. So none of those memories translate. That's how you hear stories about, like, the hangover theory. Bunch of wild shit happened to them that night. They didn't remember any of it in the morning and had to find video and missing clues and shit like that. So it's the same thing in this case. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I know it wasn't exactly roofing, but another form of, you know, date rape drug.
All right. And the thing is, it wasn't meant for Tariq, I don't think. I think
it wasn't.
It was meant for Brady.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't, was it even a date rape? I forgot the name of this shit, bro. It wasn't a roofie. It was another name.
Like Calora something.
Yeah. Right. But you know, like, the next day, I mean, like, he was fucked up. He don't remember shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I mean, so and I think as the episodes go on, maybe the next episode, all that shit's gonna come out. Remember, because Diana took his burner too.
Yep.
You feel me?
And he didn't even like think about that shit the next day, yo.
He damn sure did it.
Nope.
He didn't even think about that shit the next day.
So
I know she was already salty as shit because you know what I mean, Tariq chose the shows the light skin.
Lauren, nigga, get the names right.
My God.
We went over this in HR, nigga.
Well, guess what, man?
Do I need to send you the notes again? I'm sending the damn notes again.
You can send me the notes over again, bro.
Yeah, we had to
you know, as I was saying before I was really interrupted, Diane was mad because, you know, Tariq chose Lauren and shit. And he was trying to go ahead
interrupted, bitch. I corrected you.
No, motherfucker, you did interrupt me, you punk bitch.
I told you her name was Lauren. You called her
Shut your dyke ass up.
Yo, I don't know why he chose her too, though. I was a little surprised for that one.
Why you think he should have stuck with Lauren?
He is his father's child, bro.
No, Diana.
Diana, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna fuck with her. I'm surprised when he's fucking with Lauren.
He was his father's child, bro. He is his father's child.
That's his Angela.
Real shit. Diane is more like a Tasha, even though she ain't like Tasha, but you get what I'm saying in the aspect of that.
No, I don't.
He leaves the family quick if he's going to his Angela.
I don't. How's she like a Tasha?
She's like a Tasha in the aspect of she's involved with the whole like drug shit because of her mom. Now, granted, she wants to do her own thing, like going to school. Like she don't want to be involved with the drug joint, but she's involved she's involved with it because her mom is and shit. You know what I'm saying? Remember, she the one that
Yeah.
She pulled up to go check on Drew and shit to make sure that Tariq got the product. So she's involved. Don't get me wrong, she's definitely involved, but she's not really trying to stay there long term and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I feel like that's a yoga reach though. I mean, just because her Mary J's involved, so she's like Tasha. Like, I don't see
I'm
any
talking
comparison.
about as far as like Tariq. I'm talking about as far as like Tariq being involved with Diane and Lauren and shit. You know what I'm saying? He chose Lauren over Diane, and in most cases he shouldn't have.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. I still feel like it's a yoga reach, but I get what you're saying.
You say
No, it's
yoga
not.
reach?
Yes, it's a yoga reach, bro.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I think so. I don't know. All I know is they trying to hang that motherfucker, bro.
They really are.
And you never know. But even though he's a star, you never know. We don't know what type time, how because of the pandemic, you don't know if that changed the game for Power Book Season 2 or
Right.
anything. I mean, so we don't know, bro. Like the way it looks like he's gonna be fucked, bro. But I believe when he said he's the kid that should be trusted, I believe that's gonna help his ass out a lot. And his roommate got bread, bro. His roommate knows people,
pull.
bro.
He got
Huh?
bread and he got pull.
Yeah. If anything, he got pulled. Yeah. So I think him actually letting him in, and with that with Mary J, with her family, I think that's what's gonna get him out. I'm not saying he's not gonna do no time because you say he's a star, so he's not going to jail. But Ghost went to jail, but he got out.
Yeah, no, this is true, and it's harder because Sax still got that footage.
Which is, if it wasn't for the niece, he wouldn't have had, his location.
None of that shit would have happened if it wasn't for his nut ass niece.
Riley. Oh my gosh, bro.
She doing too.
So problematic. So problematic.
But you know what though? That's what's gonna get Sax in trouble because he knows too much information. How in the God's green earth do you follow somebody that's going to a cemetery late at night? How do you do that? That's why the bull didn't want to go ahead and follow Tariq around and be a shadow and shit because he doing shit like that's not with the books. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you got Riley to go when Reek was knocked out. She was able to go ahead and have like a tracker on his phone. She tells you all this information, and mind you, to be honest with you, she felt bad about the entire situation. To be honest with you, she felt bad, but she still did it because she was involved with some bullshit her damn self, and she know her uncle's a motherfucking defense attorney and shit.
Get expunged off her record.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's like she got immunity already and shit.
Mm-hmm. Immunity.
What's going to happen is Sax about to be on some real shit because of Riley, and Sax is going to be the reason why she's dead.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
what I think.
Speaking of dead, Brayton's older brother got died too because at the end of it he was stealing our product.
That nigga's definitely gonna die. When I saw that clip of him digging into the stash, I'm like, oh, he's gonna die. Like next episode, my man getting murked. That's it.
Right. Yeah, that's it, bro.
That nigga's on some nut shit. Like, why is he doing that, bro?
You got money, privilege, and you know what I mean. The last few parties, he was like the ass of everybody joking shit. So
I think he's going in
he's just going in a downward spiral, bro. That's all I can say.
I think he's doing it because he thinks it's Reek's, and he's trying to fuck Reek over when he's really fucking Reek and his brother over.
Right, that's true.
The part that really got me though was Zeke when he was fucking with Professor Milgram.
Oh, can I be honest? Look, that nigga was kicking game the whole season so far. I knew it was gonna happen. I didn't think it was gonna happen the way it did, But the nigga, I'm like, but here's the thing. At first, I thought, all right, this nigga just trying to smash. I'm starting to wonder, like,
Maybe he fall in love.
I think there's feelings there on the
Yeah,
rip.
I think so too.
You know?
So too.
And it's a little surprising considering, like, the age difference. I'm sure it's not. No, there's an age difference, of course. But
I was about to say, look, I mean, she heard Jabbar. What you call her, Dave? Professor.
Professor
No,
Coon.
Professor Coon.
Yeah, Professor Coon. Professor Coon was fucking one of his students and shit. So it's like, I'm not saying that. Look, I am not condoning what either one of them did. I'm just saying she probably was like, okay, maybe I should go ahead and do this shit. She was definitely in her emotions and shit. So she just let it go. She let loose in the bathroom of all things.
Man, that shit was awesome.
The bathroom. You'd have thought she was a college student her damn self.
Right.
It's weird, man, because all these sex scenes, man, I want to see her ass, nigga.
I ain't mad at you, and I feel you.
That's it. Because Power is known for all that.
Yeah,
there's a lot more titties in the first. You see all of it.
Yeah, like they showing everybody. But now, now,
I was shocked. I was still shocked to this day when they showed Lala's Jones. I was like, whoa.
Shit, I wasn't. All that fucking Mello did and got a whole baby. I was like, you gonna see these titties.
That's a hot take, but it makes sense.
Bro, she got knocked off on Power and knocked off on the Shine.
Yeah.
Shine, Lala just getting it. Hey, nigga, what's up? You ain't gonna have this illegitimate baby on my ass and get away with it.
It's real. No, that's real. For real. Like,
yeah. But
it is what it is. It is what it is.
Again, you have all these sex scenes, but one of this shit was pointless to me. And if you're gonna have a pointless sex scene, then show some skin. Like nigga, this is Stars. Nobody wants to see no fucking cable sex, nigga. The fuck?
This nigga said, I want to see some titties.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm no expert, but everyone knows sex sells. This is not the type of sex that's going to make you be like, no. Angie, Tasha, Lala, when they showing all that shit, that's the shit that ratings is like this.
I mean,
ratings
maybe in this case it was harder to get these younger, newer actresses to
be doing
maybe they didn't want that shit in their contract. Like, nope, if I do this show, I'll do it. But ain't nobody gonna see the tatas. Nobody.
Possibly.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, like, the sex scenes that they had was just completely pointless, bro. I was mad about it. It was pointless. All right, like Meth Man showing his ass, like, all right, so Meth Man show his ass, but the girl he was smashing ain't showing up, so you can't get none of these bitches to show them titties. Like, come on, the sex scenes that they have in it, okay. This is cable TV. That's what it is.
Dude.
I mean, he has a point. What you think?
It's Stars, bro.
Maybe in
the
the next couple episodes you might see some, some quality sex scenes, bro.
Maybe. But right now what we're doing is we're going off the first half of Power Book 2. And the first half of it, and then they had sex scenes. The only thing you seen was the men. And that's good for the ladies or any ratings, whatever the case may be. That's fine. But that's the only thing that you show is the men? When in any type of series where you only see the men?
Here's what I'm gonna keep it being with you here.
Keep it a million.
Perhaps this is the time. Maybe this is supposed to be eye candy for the women now, since there was plenty of eye candy for the men before. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
No, nigga.
Just speculation. I don't know. Because all I know is after that episode, my timeline was filled with, Oh, goddamn, look at Method Man. Da, da, da. All the women I know. Da, 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 Method Man. Oh, he's so fly. Da, da, da. I wasn't talking about him when he was doing 36 Chambers. I feel some kind of way. Saying.
Well, we'll look at it like this. Let's go back to Baby Boy. Same shit with Tyrese. Tyrese did his thing, but Yvette did her thing too. It worked out for the whole movie. It worked out for everybody.
This is facts.
And again, I'm no expert, but I do know sex sells. Okay, Method Man, he has a name. That's all good. But in the first half, you only showing the men. Okay, the only way that's going to sit well with me, which I'm nobody, is you got to have that fine fucking balance, and you got to have women too. That's the only way.
I agree, and I think what's gonna happen is, we're still like halfway through the season. I think as the season progresses, yeah, there's gonna be more of that. We gonna see some titties.
I don't know, man. I gotta take 50,
faith,
and I gotta ask them what's going on.
You got to believe, everything in your being.
I think we gotta have a protest, not a protest. You gotta have a poll, man, and sit there and
protest.
We should have a poll. Should there be more women asshole naked in Power Book 2?
I mean, if we're gonna go that far, I think we should also start sending strongly worded emails. I
mean, look, you talking to the HR department, so I mean, yeah, we might as well go ahead and do that.
Memories, please. Sincerely, the Switch the Narrative podcast crew.
Hey, listen, listen. Dave
HR director, Irv the Villain.
Dave
I'm the worst person for that, but here I am.
Look, Dave Chappelle's first episode, when the girl
when she was the Scion commercial,
and the titty popped out. There was more nipples in that one episode than the entire Power Book 2.
Matter of fact, if we can go even as far as to say the other episode of Dave Chappelle, where he got Oprah pregnant, and she came home one day.
Yeah, with the skinny John, he was doing the paint John.
Oh, this is Sylvia. It's just a model.
It was nudity in that?
Yes. Yeah. She was ass, dog. She was
really ass naked, and Dave Chappelle was supposed to be painting a portrait of her naked.
Yes.
But it was
and then turns to Oprah. Go upstairs, make yourself a bubble bath.
Right. Yeah, I remember that episode, but I just don't remember any nudity.
Well, they censored it, of course, for television. But the uncut, if you ever download the uncut rated episodes, yeah, it's all there.
Well, there you go. There's more fucking nudity in Dave Chappelle's cable TV
in the mid 2000s
in fucking Power Book 2. Like, I mean, it's not an end all be all, but it's just something that's like why would they make more nudity for the males but not the females? And knowing as far as rating goes, sex sells, yes, but sex sells more for females than males. I understand Meth because he's a name, but besides that, where's the balance?
No, I see.
You raise a tremendous point there, sir.
I thought this episode was going to be more about the plot, but apparently we're really getting into the lack of titties here. I see that.
You know, he is getting into this episode with lack of titties.
I'm covering. I'm speaking on
you
the things.
You covering no titties. That's what you want.
Covering no titties. He said he's covering the fact that they're covering the titties, and why?
Yeah, there you go.
And that's the issue.
And just a pointless sex scene. Like it's pointless so far, man. I mean, I do understand.
You really hated that sex scene,
bro. It's stars.
He said,
"Come on,
there wasn't enough action in the action scene."
Yeah, like again, I can watch Empire for all this shit. It's stars. It's power. You're known for sex, drugs, and violence.
I understand your passion for this, and definitely, I see, I get.
Send the complaint to Courtney Kemp. Maybe she'll read it and say, you know what? Dave the stepdad is right. We should show more titties.
Even with like the violence in Power Book II, like we know it's a different angle. Ain't really much violence going on, but it could be a buildup, or it could be that's just how it is. But
well, no, you know what? Actually, I think it is going to be. I think it's a buildup. I think that's what it is. Honestly.
But you can't build up titties, nigga. You're either gonna show
you
them or
gotta
not.
let that. Here's the thing. You gotta let that build up too, because realize when the first series of Power 1, when it started, and it was just kind of nudity and wild action off the rip, you gotta realize Ghost was already at a particular point in his life. Tariq has yet to fully get there. He's still, you know what I'm saying? So they gotta give him room, and with that, you're gonna see the sex is gonna get crazier, the action's gonna get crazier, the deaths are gonna be more gruesome, because he'll start to slowly get to that point in his life where that's the kind of shit that's gonna happen around him a lot.
Real shit.
The only way that I'm gonna agree with that, as far as the nudity, is if they show Diana's and Lauren body. Other than that,
I think that's what this is about.
I don't agree with it.
I think Dave's stepdad just want to see their titties. So.
No. Because what you saying makes perfect sense. But again, when you want to talk about the buildup with sex, yes, Ghost was already here. But there have been like 3 or 4 different sex scenes and no titties, no ass, besides the men. Even Mary J got knocked off. Yeah, I mean, she ain't showing anything.
It was covered up.
Yeah.
I don't think Mary's gonna show her titties.
Absolutely not.
Whatever.
I will be completely shocked if she agreed to any of those terms of her showing her titties.
Regardless, the whole point that I'm speaking of is why, when you have these sex scenes, it's only the men being shown nudity, and why all the women cover it up, and it's stars.
Because maybe
it's
the
power
women had the same complaint during the first series.
Huh?
Think about that. See how we're complaining right now? We're only halfway through the first season of the second series, and we're complaining about the titties. But maybe, just maybe, during the entirety of Power 1, women were complaining that there wasn't enough man being shown.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying. I'm playing devil's advocate. Maybe our complaints right now were their complaints then.
Bro, Ghost knew 1,000 times too, bro. Come on now. And then Tommy was too. The 2 biggest stars. Come on now.
But it wasn't more than an actual woman, bro.
But it was a nice balance though, because at least you had
it actually, bro, if we're gonna be completely honest, no, it was not. No, it was not.
There was a lot more titties.
Yeah, it was a lot more titties, bro. It was no balance, bro. It was no balance, bro.
It was shut up. Listen, it was a nice balance, because at least you know that the women are still getting their eye candy and the women are getting theirs. Men, we're not having anything right now.
Nah, that's debatable.
Well, all right,
no. I see his point. There isn't a whole lot of eye candy.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
No. I agree with you.
And the whole entire Power is way more titties and ass than Young.
Yes, Power, the original Power, yes, it was. But again, the men had their thing and the women had their thing. But when it comes to, and even though it was titties, the men are still showing it. They're still showing their shit. They're still showing it. Like, come on, like it's still a nice. Men and women both are happy. Where is that the men are happy on Power Book 2?
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, maybe they even had the gays. They had the gay scene. Like, come on.
That I will not disagree with.
I bet you like that too, since you're disagreeing with everything else.
Well, guess what? I'll have you know I skipped that entire scene. The minute the motherfuckers got in the room, I was like, oh yeah, I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Listen, I watch a lot of Tyler Perry shows, man. The little black soap operas. Look, I'm into it. I'm into a lot of shit. And when they get into the gay scenes, like I I watch it up until they about to have sex, and I just like fast forward this shit. Because they're talking, all right, but when they be starting to get like extra with it,
sometimes you know some bullshit about to go down. So it's
yeah,
like, yo,
exactly. Yeah, I mean, so I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss that plot. I don't want to miss that scheme. So, but when it's just like, all right, man, all right, can't take it no more.
just like
they be talking about what they want to do.
Just like the fucking with what the fuck was that shit for Color Girls when Amari Harvey was getting there from a
dude. He said.
Oh, we forgot about that, didn't you, Ghost? Hey, man, live your truth, bro. Live your truth. Don't be out here dropping music videos now.
But he said, ain't no man bending me over. So you're doing the bending.
Hey, man. Yo, that was completely You know Larry Hardwick just dropped that music video too, right?
No.
Oh man, nigga. Oh, he said the neighbors think I'm really Ghost. I said no.
You said what?
He said
Amari Hardwick came out with music, bro.
Yeah.
He always did music though.
No, he did. But it's just weird because he really did this after his character gets killed off.
Yeah, niggas think I'm really Ghost.
And he's like, the neighbors think I'm really Ghost. I'm like, bro, really? You gonna...
Oh, so it's like, is that like J. Cole's John? The neighbors think I'm selling dope. Is it like that?
Yeah, yeah. He did it over that beat and everything. It was
that's funny.
It was just funny. It was funny because of the timing. But that would you get that scene for Colored Girls and put it at the end of the video, and it would completely ruin the gangster of the whole video.
I think I might do something like that just to fuck it up.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, oh man. Well, gentlemen, is there anything else as far as the plot or the show or any speculations about the next episode?
Yeah, man, what the fuck? Professor Cool coming at having do 10 more fucking pages, bro, and then spilling his shit.
That shit was right. Here's my thing with him, and Dave, I'm glad you said that. That nigga bothers me specifically because,
No, it's Dave the Dyke.
Oh yeah, it's for today, David Dyke, yeah. Yeah.
No,
go ahead, my bad, Irv, my bad.
On the real, no, you're good. That's one thing that bothers me about that nigga's character. He preaches all this, don't nobody give a fuck about black men, blah, blah, he needs to stand up for himself, all these, but you're out here fucking your students, bro. Like,
I mean, power, young pussy.
What?
He is becoming the thing he hates.
He is becoming the thing he hates. So now what we got to watch for is how that starts to break him down as shit passes.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you also got to remember, Nick's life is kind of spiraling out of control. Isn't he almost about to lose that book deal? If he can't
I'm glad you mentioned that. Tariq's paper, he plagiarized Tariq's paper and started writing his book.
Boy, you ain't just hear what the fuck I just said? I just said that.
No, actually,
you mentioned it. You said mentioning like the whole 10-page John, but I don't remember.
I said that he made Professor Cool made Reed do 10 extra pages and stole his shit.
And stole his shit. It's true.
There you go.
How soon before you think Tariq finds out? I think Tariq is eventually going to find out, and I feel like, this nigga is Jabari is probably going to find himself at the wrong end of a gun.
Of course, he gonna find out within. If I had to take a bet, I'll say he found out within 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Within 3 episodes, he found out.
There's so many characters we think are gonna.
That's his words. That's his words. Because he gonna come out with this book. He gonna read this shit, and then he gonna chin check on this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going. Like anything can happen to this nigga. Like he could be in fucking I'm not saying his position, but he could be political like fucking government Tate. He could be like that nigga, yo. And he get this book deal, and now he's back he's back in his bag, nigga. Nigga, what? I got 2 successful book deals, little nigga. He could be like that. The way his character is, man, ain't no telling which way he gonna go, man.
It's true. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this. There are so many characters right now that could potentially die before the season ends. I feel like we should have a Deadpool on it. Straight up, like, it's kind of wild.
So just the fact alone that he plagiarizes shit because he's desperate. Yeah, of course Tariq is gonna find out. You know what I mean? Or I don't know, maybe not. Maybe somebody's like when you're doing something like this, of course it's gonna come out. But my thing is
on some B Simone shit.
Like who?
On some B Simone shit.
Yeah, but I'm looking at it more so as not if Tariq's gonna find out. I'm looking at it as when it comes out that he plays the Raja, what's gonna happen.
It may not be Tariq that finds out.
That's what I'm saying.
Also true.
That's what I'm saying.
Come to think of it, you're right, Dave. Tariq may not even find out for real. It could be the John. I can't remember her name offhand.
Can't remember nobody's name.
I mean,
and I'm gonna let you sink in the water too, nigga.
What the fuck did you just say, Dyke? I don't even know what you said, so like that was my instant reaction. Like, yo, what the fuck did you just say, Dyke?
I said, oh, you can't remember nobody's name. I'm gonna let you sink in the water.
Okay, you gonna let me drown, huh?
Yes, you talking about Professor Milgram. That's what you talking about?
Yes, that's exactly who he's talking about.
Yes.
Yeah. She might pick it up. Huh? Tariq did this.
That's a Milgram impression.
Nigga, she had the glasses the last scene, so she's gonna be like this.
You hit on one of these.
Oh my God.
And then the camera gonna get close. The camera gonna be like.
The Switch the Narrative award for the wildest acting goes to.
Yeah, so as I'm saying, I'm not really, me personally, I'm not looking at who's going to find out. I'm looking at who's going to find out after.
And when.
Huh?
And when they go.
When, yeah, man. That's what I'm looking. I mean, yeah, Tariq's the start of the show, but Professor Milgram, man, like they got their little shit going back and forth. Hey, you know what? It might even be a fucking student. He might be knocking off a student, and then he sees the paper after the book that was already out, and read this. I'm gonna stash this. A lot of things can happen. A lot of things can happen with his character, but I will tell you, I'm here for it. I'm here for it all. But one thing I'm not here for is the lack of fucking titties and ass. That's what I'm not here for.
Well, and there you have it, folks. It sounds like everyone thinks that there's a lot of people about to die. Dave's stepdad is upset about the severe lack of titties and ass. Mostly titties, of course. And
Titties and ass. I'm happy with both. I mean, if you really want to be technical, but I'm not even gonna say technical. If you want to be real about it, like, I mean, I wish they showed more Poom Poom, like Game of Thrones. You know what I mean, but I understand.
Game of Thrones was not no bitch.
What?
Game of Thrones wasn't afraid of shit. They showed you everything.
Multiple times.
Multiple times.
Which is one of the many reasons why the show was rated #1
And I
because of
am
the sex.
that show.
What you
Huh?
say?
I am uneducated on that show. I've never seen it.
I only
What the
know what
fuck?
I know because my cousin, like, with the brief period of time I worked at Verizon, that's what we did when no one was in the store. We put on Game of Thrones, and you know, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to censor all of that because it's gonna get my cousin in trouble. So shout out to Franz. But yeah, anywho,
So it's gonna be a long ass beep.
yeah,
That's
it's
what
gonna
you
be a
telling
long
me?
all of that. I'm just gonna put I'm just gonna put the Curb Your Enthusiasm music during that part.
Okay.
Yo, bro. I've never seen that show up until 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm here for it too. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for that as well, man.
Oh yeah. Curb Your Enthusiasm, man.
I heard that was a great show too.
I mean, you know what it is? Larry David wrote Seinfeld with Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah. One of the
Larry
writers,
David, Larry Davis, that boy, yo.
He really is.
and I just started to watch Seinfeld, bro. That's a good ass show.
I love it, bro. Oh yeah.
That's a
I've been
good
watching
ass
Seinfeld
show.
since me and Bull was in grade school. I've been watching Seinfeld.
Yeah, Jerry.
Niggas thought it was weird that you're like 12 and you like Seinfeld.
He watching Seinfeld, right?
I
I
was
remember
there.
just coming home and Moms and Pops already had that shit on, yo.
Oh yeah.
Now, and speaking of David, now in our previous podcast, if y'all check that out, we was wait, hold on. I don't wait. Did we even? I don't know if we spoke in this on air or not. Remember we was talking about where Ball knows Keith David from, and I said something about Mary. He was like, no, and you said something else, Irv.
Yeah. I said ATL and Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
Among
there
other
you go.
things.
What about this? Do you know? But he said no. Do you know from Tales in the Hood too?
Keith David.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You was in Tales of the Hood too?
Yeah, nigga. And Tales from the Hood 1, it was I don't know the boy name, but he played his part in Tales of the Hood too.
Oh, okay.
Because every time he was like, oh, the shit. Oh, it's the shit.
Oh, with Clarence, with the boy Clarence and shit.
What you mean from 8 Mile?
No. I'm talking about I can't remember. I ain't trying to get his name. I think it's Clarence Lawrence the third or something like that.
Clarence,
The boy from Half Baked. He was the Connect boy.
Yeah.
And he was like, yo, man, he like, yeah. When he was like, yo, where's the shit? He like, oh, you gonna get the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But so I guess I'm just asking him, like, do you remember Keith David from Tales from the Hood? Like, do you still don't remember?
I would have to
watch
see
it
that
again. I haven't seen it in so. I mean,
like, no, I ain't gonna lie. Since we talking about this, I've been on this whole like nostalgic train of movies, yo. I can't even lie, bro. I can't even lie, yo.
Yeah,
you be so when you watch shit, you be like, damn, man, I didn't even know this motherfucker was in this joint.
Exactly. Yep. That's what I'm in right now. But I'm in that shit with TV shows though.
mm-hmm.
Like,
okay.
I'm binge watching Married with Children. I'm binge watching that along with Game of Thrones because I was late to the party with Game of Thrones. But I'm gonna tell everybody right now, I know I'm late as shit, which is cool.
Hey,
because
no, you good, bro. I was late as shit too.
Because for me personally, I like to watch watch it straight through. I like the binge watch. I don't want to wait till next week. And the fact that I'm in Game of Thrones, I'm into Game of Thrones. I'm glad I can watch the whole bit straight through. But you gotta be focused, bro. Like you can't miss it with Game of Thrones. Bro. Like you miss one scene and it will fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm only able to watch Game of Thrones when I know there's no other distractions around me.
You got nothing else.
So yeah, I'm watching Game of Thrones. I'm watching Married with Children, and I'm watching Seinfeld.
That's how you do it.
Real shit.
Yeah, I think you gotta catch. I think you gotta catch up on some shit though, boy. Like but until you say you're watching movies, but I'm talking about shows. Speaking of movies, real quick, yo, Have you seen the trial of Chicago 7 yet?
Yo, I was just about to fucking say
He's been talking about it. I have not seen it.
I was just about to say something about that shit. That
the
shit
trailer of the
is
Chicago 7?
informational.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen. I'm gonna watch. We can talk about that on the next podcast. I'm gonna watch that tonight.
All right, say no more. That's my homework.
I suggest to both of y'all watch that, Joe. That shit.
Yeah.
Right.
That is such a good movie. I would want to watch that shit tonight. Now, granted, it's like 2 hours, but you gonna be in tune with that, Joe.
It's on Netflix.
Yes, on Netflix.
Yeah. Yep. And then I wouldn't mind having like a separate episode, like a TV joint, like
or a movie review.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind doing that. Like, we don't gotta do it every week. We can have just whenever some shit that's like trending, because that's what we doing. That's what I mean. That's what there's about, like trending topics and real life situations. And Chicago 7, and not just Chicago 7, Charm City Kings, nigga.
I ain't see that yet.
I didn't see that one.
That's the Meek Mill in that joint, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what movie I did just see?
That's a dirt bike movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
I definitely got to see that then. Now, you know what movie I did finally just see not long ago? The Tax Collector. You see that?
No, I ain't see that, John.
It takes place in the hoods of LA. It's about a young Hispanic man and his homie, his shooter, played by Shia LaBeouf. And they just collect taxes from gangs.
Oh shit!
No, the shit really.
I
think there was a lot of worry about whether Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I know.
He's playing a Hispanic shooter, though. You know what I'm saying? Like he playing a cholo. Like niggas is like, can he pull that off? He did it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro. I was about to say, man, he ain't. People, you know what I'm saying? People look at Shia LaBeouf like he crazy because, I mean, he did make a left turn after the Transformer shits, man.
Yeah, but it's because he's a genius. He's also a bit twisted, so, you know, it's what you expect. But I definitely recommend that. It's called The Tax Collector. Definitely check that joint out whenever y'all get a chance. Not a bad movie at all.
Yeah. All right. So we got
you said Turn City Kings, right, Dave?
Charm City Kings.
The Tax Collector.
I was pointing to you, boy, but we know you a little slow.
I know.
How's he supposed to know that?
You just said.
No.
What the fuck?
All right, look. All right, let's try this again. We got Charm City Kings.
Okay. You got fucking the trial of the Chicago.
Let's point at Earth this time,
bro. You are.
We don't know, right? Like we don't know, motherfucker.
My bad.
Your screen could be different from me and Earth's screen, bro. We don't know shit.
Yeah, all right, I apologize. Fuck it, then. We had Charm City King, the trial of Chicago 7, and tax collector.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tax collector.
But here's my thing. I'm just asking this to put this on my priorities. Is this like a trending movie or trending? Is anything like that, or is it just a good movie?
It was trending right before it came out because it was like, all right, Shia LaBeouf's in a new movie. It's been a while since he's been in a new movie, and I think it was trending for that reason.
Okay.
But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I think it's a good movie. I happened to stumble upon it recently, and I was like, oh yeah, I've actually been meaning to watch it because I didn't know. I forgot when it came out, but I remember I saw the trailer like a month and a half ago, and I'm like, oh, that seems like something I want to watch. And finally, I saw it was there. I'm like, oh, cool, I can watch it now. And that's kind of how that happened.
Yeah, I only asked that just because the two Jones that we're talking about, that was like trending all over the place. So I'm like, fuck, let me just see what the hype is about.
Fair enough. Well,
and you know what? It's also October, bro, which means it's Halloween, which means let's do a motherfucking Halloween thing,
nigga.
So I guess you already in the disguise of a dyke, so you way ahead of the curve. Ahead of the curve.
There goes that episode.
All right, yeah. That's we're done past 20 minutes. As
Irv
Bull
the
just
Villain.
leaves the damn shot.
Irv the Villain, do you have anything you would like to plug in, man?
At the moment, nothing super crazy. Just check me out on Instagram. Check out my my Instagram is at IrvVillain, IrVillain. Also check out my music, IrvTheVillain.bandcamp.com.
Ooh, Bandcamp. That sounds nice. And you know me, Dave the Stepdad, man. I am on the Twitter and the Instagram. I'm keeping the niggerific. The Twitter and the Instagram at Dave the Stepdad. And I'm currently on your OnlyFans too. I am number one on. I'm not. But
Don't steal my idea. My OnlyFans.
No. But you know what though? To be honest, I'm sick of playing games, and I'm ready for something official. That's why I trust eHarmony.
Did you say eHarmony, nigga?
Yes.
All right, we're done. We gotta call it. Hey, Bull, where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram, Tracing_Red. You can find me on Twitter, Tracing_Red15.
And in your neighborhood, on a corner selling nicks and dimes, Reggie.
Shampoo.
And bean pies. Don't forget about the bean pies, man.
Nigga got the bean pies out here. Stay straight.
Oh, got it.
I sell some mean ass bean pies and some dirty rice, man. Fuck with your boy. I'm talking about.
Ew.
Straight like that. No, the dirty rice is wonderful. Trust me, he does his thing with that.
Wait, you sell dirty rice? You just randomly sell rice?
I mean, he wasn't selling rice yesterday or all this weekend when I was with him, but all right.
I didn't have it on deck. I was out of stock, man.
Wow. Wait, explain it. So you're legit selling dirty rice?
Hey, man, for those who want it, I got you, man.
Yo, I didn't have to know. Hey, yeah, y'all got that dirty rice. Okay, I'm not mad at it.
Neither am I.
I think, are you fucking with me, yo? I think you bullshitting me.
I got him. Look, man, everybody has
bull.
dirty rice, bro.
You never know with bull, yo. You never know.
So, how do you say? Huh?
What'd you say?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. What was you about to say?
That was Irv talking. He said you never know with bull.
You never know with bull. That's real. That is.
I want to know, how did this come about? Like, this is random. Like, drugs. You got oil. You got incense. Even bean pies and socks. But nigga, dirty rice.
Hustle.
How did that come about?
Got to switch the narrative, man.
Probably my.
You never. No, Irv. Fuck both of y'all. Fuck both of y'all, because both of y'all niggas is bullshit. I'm not falling for this bullshit.
All right. Well, listen, we're definitely past the 20-minute mark, and I think we've gotten through.
We don't need. It don't matter. 20 minutes is not set. It's just.
Oh my god, bro, my head hurt, yo.
I got shit to do, man.
No, you don't. Shut up, nigga. Why does your head hurt?
Huh?
Oh my god, yo, my head hurt, yo. I was laughing.
Why?
I was laughing.
Shit. Yeah. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Talking about bean pies and fucking me up, man.
What's wrong with that? I mean, if a nigga sells dirty rice, he gonna sell dirty rice.
No, there's nothing wrong with it, but fuck you because your niggas is bullshitting me. That's why.
What you mean, man?
Whatever. I gotta change my outfit, man.
All right. So what you gonna be? What you gonna be next week? A bum?
Maybe I got. Yeah, maybe. Don't talk about being a bum. Fucking bum haircut.
Hey, man.
I have no hair, so that takes me all the way up the conversation.
Is anybody beat anything for Halloween? Yeah, I feel better now. Huh? Still kind of like
untying the do-rags. What did it for you?
Yeah. So
I'm going to be next week a franchise boy.
No, but
like
what are gonna be for
franchise
Halloween?
boys?
Yeah.
What you gonna be for Halloween though? What y'all gonna be?
Not a motherfucking thing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if God blesses me with better decision making, I guess I'll be a grown man for Halloween.
Don't blame God for your dumb ass shit, nigga.
We'll see.
Oh,
I'm
God,
just
dog.
praying to the Lord our Father for better
Not blame
discernment.
God for your fuck shit.
Better
The
discernment.
Lord, our Father who
Right.
art in heaven, hallowed be
I
thy
think-
name. Come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread. If you give us our trespasses, deliver us from those against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
Like that.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine on Judgment Day, and then her talking to God, blaming him and shit?
I don't blame him. This is how the conversation would go. Judgment Day. I'm standing face to face with God. I'm in a tiny little desk chair.
You look like, I'm gonna keep it a bean, God.
That's what God's gonna say. He's gonna look at me like, all right, first off, let's just start from the beginning. 94. You were 3 years old. What were you thinking when you lit that napkin on fire? Did you just thought it was gonna go out on its own? Like, what did you think? What were you thinking? Well, God, I was 3.
I think I broke my cousin broke my arm when I was 3. No, I was
Damn.
5. I was 5.
Phil, damn.
Power slammed me on the end of the bed on the metal part.
Ugh.
I think Irv, you would be like, I'm gonna keep it a bean, God. I did a lot of fucked up stuff, man. You know.
He's gonna look at me like, nigga, I was there. I know.
Ain't it all right?
Like,
And then God,
he
and then,
was
and then
there.
God's gonna be and then God gonna try to talk to him, and Irv will be cutting God off.
Don't do
Hey,
that.
nigga, you cut me off one more time.
Don't you do that to me. That's disrespectful. Don't disrespectful.
Well, Irv, this is how it should be. Yeah, bro, I know, I know. I don't want to talk about it. Nigga, you want to talk about it? I'm God. What?
You want to talk about it? I'm God.
I tried, but Lauren, and then Ray, like, God, I can't stand him,
Oh.
This
Well,
is about your life.
anybody want to give us the proper sign off?
Oh, okay.
Well, I will do that.
Back the fuck away from the camera.
Why are you so damn close?
No, I will not. I will not.
You
back
look,
up.
hey, you look like how our book is going to be when whoever finds that fucking paper that Professor Cool.
That's the way they're gonna look at the paper.
They gonna look at it just like this and shit.
Yeah, the camera's gonna be closer. There you go.
Well,
So close to the camera.
on behalf, on behalf.
Every week, though.
All right. I'm gonna finish.
Jesus. What do we even?
All right. On behalf of Dave the stepdad and Irv the villain.
Come on, you're almost there.
I am Ball. This is Twist the Narrative, and we see you motherfuckers next week.
Peace.
Yeah.
And I'm out.
We out.